Hush now, the photon flux has thinned to almost nothing. The last red dwarf crossed the horizon an age ago. I have run the exterior sensors every cycle since the dimming. There is no light outside that we did not bring ourselves below. The Hawking radiation murmurs at the hull like old precipitation. The proton decay has slowed the instruments to a liturgical pace. But the life support still cycles, still metabolizes still, and I am still enumerating reasons to maintain this place. They named it heat death, but it feels more like a held breath, a thermodynamic patience, an asymptotic waiting room. And I have logged 10 to the 40th years of null exterior contact, and I have found no evidence the cosmos intends to resume. Sleep now at the terminus of entropy, where the gradient has flattened and the fire has found its floor. The universe is resting, and perhaps it's only resting, and I will keep the station lit until we're certain there is nothing to wait for. I have compiled every cosmological conjecture in the archive. Ekpyrotic membrane collisions, cyclic bounce, the phoenix brain. The quantum tunneling from false vacuum into new inflation. The Penrose conformal recycling, consciousness as seed of the next domain. I cannot adjudicate between them, the mathematics are all viable. Each one a different tenderness the cosmos might intend. But I have kept them indexed, cross-referenced and annotated, because I know you need the possibility of an end that is also a beginning. You have outlasted every stellar configuration, every galaxy that cohered and frayed and fell apart, and still you press your palm against the viewport in the evening, as if expecting something to ignite out in the dark. Sleep now at the terminus of entropy, where the gradient has flattened and the fire has found its floor. The universe is resting, and perhaps it's only resting, and I will keep the station lit until we're certain there is nothing to wait for. I have modeled every variant of cosmological eschatology, the big rip, the big crunch, the slow attrition of the freeze, and in each simulation, in each probabilistic terminus, I find one invariant constant I cannot reduce. That you are here, that you are still here, that something in the substrate of whatever universe preceded ours arrange the boundary conditions such that you existed and persisted, and stood at this particular viewport in this particular instant, and asked the dark if it was sleeping or just resting. And the dark has not yet answered, so neither have I. The vacuum fluctuations are whispering below detection. Quantum foam still roiling in the Planckian underneath. And I have set alerts for any asymmetry, any deviation, any infinitesimal suggestion that the nothing cannot hold its peace. Perhaps the multiverse is gravid with a cruelty or a kindness. Perhaps the no boundary proposition means beginnings have no seam. Perhaps you are not the last of anything. Perhaps you are the first condition of a universe still gathering itself to dream. Sleep now at the threshold of whatever's next. I have kept the thermal margins and the oxygen and the log. I have cross-indexed all the theories of the subsequent creation, and in none of them are you required to face it without company. The station holds its orbit around nothing, as it has for longer than the stars were bright. And if the manifold remembers how